I want to talk today about what it is that ultimately keeps us stuck. Okay. We end up feeling so stuck. We end up feeling like we're in the same place again and again, setting the same intentions every new year, longing for the same kinds of things, and wondering why are we not getting anywhere? Well, first of all, I want to just say that life is a journey of spirals, right? And we come back around often to the same things, and we're never in the same place. So be gentle with yourself first and foremost. Know that just because it may seem like you're totally stuck and you haven't made any movement, chances are you've made some, and you're becoming more aware of what's going on. Even the noticing that, wow, I'm making the same, New Year's intention, setting the same New Year intentions, or wishing for the same things again and again, or feeling the same thing. Just noticing that you're doing that means you're in a different place. And from the noticing, you now have the capacity to take action, to do something different. So what can you do? What can you do when you're in this space that I like to call self-imprisonment? This is where we get in our own way, and women are notorious for this. We have lots of dreams, but we tend to want to take care of everyone else. We want to support and be there for others, and often our dreams come last. And we end up kind of imprisoning ourselves, blocking ourselves, getting in our own way, betraying ourselves. So what can we do to start to move beyond that, regardless of whatever's going on in our life? The first piece is a self-review, okay? This is where we can really look and ask ourselves the deeper questions. What is getting in my way? What are the fears? What doubts do I have? What keeps showing up? What excuses am I making for myself? What things have I learned or maybe started, come to believe in that are not really mine? Maybe they're not even the rules I agree with. Maybe they're not the way to do things that I actually would do if I hadn't learned it that way, right? Is it cultural conditioning? Is it the voice of a teacher in your head saying this is how it should be done, right? This self-review, or we could even look at it broadly in terms of life review. Like, what are the things that live with you, the stories that are going on, the negative self-talk, any of those kinds of things that might be there. First, we have to do that, and that can take some work. It's a deep dive. It requires some commitment and dedication. It's not a quick fix or a magic pill, but it's a first step, okay? And in addition, we can do all of these steps at the same time that I'm going to share with you around moving beyond self-imprisonment, okay? And the second step has to do with self-trust. Now, once you know what's in the way, or maybe you don't even want to look at yet the self-review and you just want to go to self-trust, this is where you can start to say, okay, what are the softer voices? Not the loud ones barking at me, telling me I'm not good enough or telling me that I can't do this, but what are the softer voices giving me hints on things that I know I could do? Maybe the dreams that I've been ignoring, maybe the gifts that I've been setting aside and not cultivating, right? Starting to listen to that softer voice and going deep into the gut and the heart space, and dropping out of the head space, dropping down into our bodies to listen more deeply to our entire body. What's our body saying? What is the heart saying? What's the gut saying? What would I do if I had to do it in an instant? Because usually we know we have this incredible gut reaction to something that often is valuable to us. So this idea of self-trust is really important to move beyond this stuckness that we often feel. And the final is self-activation. This is where we are willing to take a step, just any step, even a little step, trusting that we may not know exactly where we're going. We may not know how it's going to turn out. We may not feel comfortable with it. That's all okay. The key is to take the first step. That is what is so important. We have to activate ourselves, activate our will forces, be willing to do the work. And in many ways, the idea of self-trusting, learning to self-trust, or self-review, self-audit, that kind of thing, we have to activate something within us to be willing to do that. So on so many levels, the self-activation, the activation of our will forces, that is what is going to help us start the journey, right? That is what gets us remembering who we really are and ultimately connecting to what matters and moving into a vision that we have for ourselves that is truly possible if we're willing to go there. So I hope those tips are helpful. I'm going to leave some links in the description that you can click to find out more. Please be sure to like or subscribe if this was helpful. Share it with others. So many of us are stuck. So many of us are in a place that we really want to break free from. And I believe that these 3 simple steps, they're simple in principle. They take courage to actually do, to actually go for. And I believe in you. I believe in us as women. I believe we can do this. So let's activate. Let's learn to trust ourselves and tune into our inner wisdom. And let's really review and question what works for us. This is what will bring us out of stuckness, out of self-imprisonment, out of self-betrayal, and move forward to the dreams that we know are possible.